All right. Hi there. How are you? We're going to open this bag. We're going to open this bag of, let's see, what do we got here? Pure deliciousness. It says that. Pure fucking deliciousness. Simply Cheeto Puffs. Party size white cheddar. This is probably for tomorrow. I'm going to take a pile and put it on this napkin I have conveniently placed right fucking here. So that you can watch my disgusting mush mouth eat this shit while we play some fucking Atari. So, a lot of great comments. I haven't gotten to them yet, I'm sorry, from the last stream. And I got a lot of really good suggestions on how to fix this in certain things. I would prefer to use this. And a buddy of mine found a link to a driver that was dead. But I went to the website themselves and I found a section on drivers and manuals. I downloaded whatever driver they had that looks like it was somewhat compatible to this controller. And I've tested it out. It works. I actually went into the Atari 50 for a while and watched a bunch of the videos. And I played a couple games for a few minutes. And it fucking works. So, we're going to see if it works this time. And if it starts fucking up with the game or whatever. Because if you remember correctly, last time, and I deleted that video. But if you were here in that one stream when I was trying to play with this, it took over my entire computer. It would open up things. The mouse just kept doing this. So it just turned out to be a, hey, what's going on, Moon King? Or Moon Knight, I'm sorry. Moon Knight. But I found a driver for it today. So hopefully we'll be able to get along with it. Because I do like the Atari controller. I do. I just don't like that D-pad disc thing. And this has a definite D-pad, so maybe it's all in my head, but I think this is going to work out a little bit better. So last night we were playing a Hack of Demon Attack that was pretty cool. And I want to continue playing this just for a little bit. Move my napkin over here. Because it looks awesome. Oh, I gotta turn the damn controller on. Give it a second. The GameCube has the best controller. I hear that a lot. Turn it down for my end. Don't shoot me, I'm just playing with the volume. Oh shit, wrong way. Come on, fucker. There we go. I've always liked that controller. It's weird. I had one for my Wii. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Tell me it's not going to start doing this shit again. The game disappeared on me. If it does, then we'll just reset the fucking stream. Yeah, I had a couple of them. Actually, I had one of those wave birds, too. That was fucking convenient to have. Holy shit. That was really convenient to have. I had a Wii that was fucking modded and had all kinds of information on it. I've since given it away. My favorite controller of all time is a toss-up between the 6-button Genesis and, the 3-button Genesis. Fuck. I forgot, they made that ship like slightly slower in this, so I can't get my timing. We had fun with this last night. Or the DualShock. The PS2 controller. Fucking love that controller. In fact, when I first started, I got stuck. When I first started, playing online like this, my very first USB controller was based off of that. No, actually, it was based off of the PS4. I'm sorry. The fuck am I talking about? Yeah, what's up? What's up? I'll get you too. That was all me. It was all me. This is a rough start to the night, huh? Fucking last night we were banging them out. We were fucking shit up. That's all right. Ah, come on. Nope, never mind. Damn it. There we go. How's everyone's weekend going so far? Do tell me. Ah, fuck you. Hey, what's up, Hernandez? I'm just gonna call you Ron. I see your name and I want to say Rondo, but I know that's not what it is. But for fucking some reason, Rondo, maybe Rondo of blood. Oh man. You know what, I'm just gonna take care of this over here. Oh. Oh, fuck you. I like the design of these fucking guys. These guys are rad. Shit. Alright, well, we got in like the 7,000s last night. Let's warm up a little bit and get going on this. Al, what's going on, buddy? Hold on. I see the word Trump. I want to try to avoid that. I keep this space away from that crap. I do have my beliefs. Lately, it's been a little more right than usual, but sidewise. I like how the SNES aftermarket transparent controllers look like. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like anything transparent like that, you know? It was such a fucking fun novelty to have something to just see the guts. They didn't do anything, you know, it was very mundane, but, you know, how often, unless you were the type of person that would gut into things, you know? Like me, I broke so much when I was a kid. Parents were like, stop fucking opening things up. But, hi, Trump wants to make a faith task force and arrest people who are anti-Christian. I don't believe that one bit. No, I, you know what? The guy's fucking doing some crazy shit here and there, but I believe that zero. In fact, I won't even entertain that as an idea. And I'm sure fuck, see, this is why I don't want to talk about shit like this, kid. Fucking, can you imagine the outrage? That can't happen. That can't happen. You know, regardless of how you feel about the guy, there's still a fucking Constitution. There's still the Bill of Rights and Declaration of Independence and all these documents meant to protect you. Oh, dude, MSNBC, stop. Stop. That's where I draw the line too. If that's where you're getting your shit from, you need to figure it out, because if it's for profit, you cannot trust it. It's a fucking agenda. Period. So that's fucking. I bet you something somewhere said something about Christianity or something, and they're fucking twisting it. Fucking dumb. It's not even logical. It doesn't make any sense. And coming from MSNBC and hell, even CNN, I wouldn't trust that information as far as I could throw it. I'm not picking on you or anything. I'm just saying that MSNBC is garbage. CBS, Fox, CNN. It's in the independent that you really need to stop focusing, you know? Because MSNBC has said some real shit, right? Hey, what's up, Emma? That I can tell you right now, knowing personally is not true. You know, there's people involved in certain things that I know. You know? And the shit that you hear from organizations like that is like veils of some truths. There is an idea there, and they're just fucking, it's an agenda, dude. All these fucking media sites are agendas. TV shows and all that. Again, it's nothing against you, dude. I don't give a fuck what you believe. But to sit there and fucking come in here and tell me that there's going to be some kind of either law or movement or whatever to arrest non-Christians, come on, man. Be smarter than that. Be fucking smarter than that. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about fucking demon attack. Sorry. You know, I went on a rant earlier with somebody about... we're not going to go. We're not going there. We're not going there. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? You're better off not talking about any of them. I got my fucking ball breaking here and there, but there are some spaces I want to keep that out of. Facebook's not one of them. I like fucking upsetting the apple cart dicks. I fucking hate Facebook. And I'm only on it because I'm asked to be, honestly. And some of my point of view, my ladies' friends don't like. So, I don't know. I like upsetting the apple cart sometimes over there because I fucking hate Facebook so much. And I hate the community there. I hate the fucking attitude there. But I'm only there because certain people are like, whoa, whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have fun there too. I like showing off some of my art and crap, but it's like, I don't remember these guys. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, it's going to be a little bit before I can catch up with the chat, unless I keep fucking doing that, right? Oh, come on. That should have landed. Oh, that definitely did. Oh, what the fuck? This guy's aggressive. Oh, my goodness gracious all. Your sister's a filthy flithem flatham. We didn't get to the open and closed mouths yet, have we? Oh, shit. Fuck, why can't I hit him, man? Alright, yeah, what's up? What's up? I really like this hack. I might prefer this over real demon attack. It's a little more challenging. If it wasn't fucking challenging enough, you know? Damn it, I just can't get the timing down, though. It's a little different. Not by much, but enough to be fucking noticeable. There we go. No, that was on me. That was on me. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right. MSNBC said that, yeah. Hey, Emma, what's going on? I think I said hi, but even if I did, hello. That's all I'm saying about Trump. Yeah. Let's leave it alone. Let's play Demon Attack and other fun games. I play these games to get away from the real world. Honestly. I really do. I always talk about Astro Blast being one of those games that I could, or even Kaboom. No matter what bad shit was happening around me, it made me focus, you know? It made me lock on And everything just went away for that one little pocket of time, and I relish that. So I respect however you feel, your values, and I know mine could sometimes be really hardcore and harsh, but I'll never take your ability to speak whatever you want to say. I believe in free speech first and foremost, regardless of if I agree with what's being said or not. Because free speech isn't free speech if I'm not allowed to say things that you don't like. And people say, well, there's consequences. No, it literally says without consequence in there. So you may not like it and you may act upon it, but yeah, let's try to keep the political stuff out of at least this space, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, my bud. I wish I would see all the consoles brown board. Yeah, and it's funny because for a while there you could buy a lot of, I think you still can, for almost any retro system you can buy a transparent shell. I remember when it was real popular to get one for the original PlayStation. They were usually like a smoky black, or they were like this aqua color, this watercolor. Pretty cool. Write this down. Hyperkin Limited Pixel Art Controller. I've seen it. Unless they come out with something new. But I'll look it up. I think I'm pretty much done with the Hyperkin train. I've gone up and down that hill so many times. I'll check it out though. Hyperkin Limited. Limited Pixel Art Controller. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. My sister is filthy. I'll get the hose. Oh. I must have said something that sparked that because I have no idea why you're saying that, Emma. I apologize. I may or may not have gone on the porch and had a little bit of a smoke before I came in, so nobody's home. Nobody's home. And I normally reserve that for like when my PTSD kicks in, but every now and again I go out and I enjoy the trees. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But how would you like to see a transparent Amico matching controller? I guess that would be cool. I suppose. No pun intended. Sorry, I started laughing at my own joke. I can't see that happening. It's transparent. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Arj? Sorry, I was just choking on a joke I just said. You said your sister's... Oh, yes. Okay, see, I say shit like that all the time. It's just... I guess it's just the East Coast thing in me. You ever see Sopranos? What was it, Junior Soprano? He used to be like, your sister's kid. You see the C word? I tried to just say your sister's a dirty birdie or she's a filthy flitham flam. I don't mean anyone's sister in particular. Especially not mine. My sister's fucking pretty straightforward. She's cool. She's cool. My brother's a dickhead, so fuck them. Fuck them. Come on. Man. I got so used to it getting fast, I can't fucking kill these slow pricks. I'm glad you didn't take offense to any of that, Alan. I didn't direct that at you. If I hear something that I personally think is ludicrous, I just go off. Thank you for being rad. I'm putting up with my little fucking soapbox moment. All right. Let's kill some aliens here. Oh man, I thought I was in that spot where you can just kill them as they fucking spawn. Oh, fuck. My thumb slipped off the thing. I had the timing right, too. My fucking thumb slipped off the D-pad. But yeah, I'm enjoying this way better than the Atari controller. Way better. Even though I don't think the controller fits my hands better at all. Oh, man. I think I had this problem last time, too. There we go. Timing, my man. Timing. Oh, Ed, I see you sneaking in there. What's going on, my man? Okay, I just had to give my thumb a rest. Wow. Slow in the upchuck today, huh? Man, that's so satisfying to listen to. Oh, shit. No! No! Oh, shit. This guy said, I'm going to stop shooting now. That was a really interesting mechanic, how they did that. That, you know, you can only have so much on the screen at once. So they do it in, like, little waves like that, and it switches, you know? Especially if you look at it. The colors. They kind of do this shifting thing in a few of them. It's like that, and it's on the Atari. There really wasn't much capability to the system. You know? Fuck you. Fucking impressive. It really is. I know a lot of people like the television version better, but it's just too crowded for me. Does that make sense? It's just claustrophobic as fuck. Ah, fuck it, I'll let him go. Magic did do a great job with games, man. Between them, and I don't know who I'd say is better. Between them and Activision. Activision was obviously more prolific, you know, but Activision had some bangers, and you know what? The great thing about them is, even though the system, like we just said, were limited, you know an Activision game when you see it. You know in a Magic game. A Magic game has like regular sprites that almost look vector. It's awesome. I mean, look at this. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. But you could totally tell what company made this game back then. In fact, I mean, every time we just look at the game and know what console it's playing on. I mean, it would be obvious if it was an exclusive title, but I'm talking about if it was, you know, if it was for a couple of systems. Trying to break them all up here. Jesus. There we go. We got it. We got it. Damn it. I got cocky there. That's what happened. I wonder how well or bad I would do playing the original game now. You know? Oh man, some of them are just hard to fucking shoot. And then I'll bang them out like 4 in a row at times, right? So random. I really do think it is. I think it's random what hits and what does hit. Oh. That guy knew my number. He knew what I was doing. Nope, not this time. Not today, Satan. All right, today. My bad. Fuck. Jesus. All right. Indeed they did. Yes. The bottom guy must have Arby's. Oh, my God. The button guy dropping moosters. Yeah, I saw all that in the periph. Let's see, Atari Demon Attack is like that Chronic without the mothership. Yeah. Yeah. I find the Magic games are great. Yeah, we already addressed that. Correction, transplant brown like glass on coffee pots. I can handle that. Do you have Atari 2600 controller plug and play keychain that you can plug into your TV? I don't. I'm not really into the little smaller guys. The closest thing I have to that is the Atari Flashback Portable, the wood grain. I do have those, so. Do you prefer the Hack Creep? I might. I'm going to play a few more rounds of this. I think last night we got up to like 7,000 or 8,000. There's something about this hack that's a little more challenging than regular Demon Attack. At least, I mean, that could just be a fucking, like a weird thing going on in my head, but Demon Attack has some great effects. Yeah, dude. Right? Quite clever how it was made. Absolutely. And that quiver. That quiver is crazy, man. Sometimes it's tough to, You guys want to see something cool? Want to see something cool? Let's take a break for a second. Let me get to the right screen here. So, I was working at this place called the Artisan Craftsman Supply in Saugus. And behind there is just, a big parking lot. People would just dump shit. Every now and again I'd come into work and there'd be like this big pile of fucking trash bags. And, people who move and don't have a dumpster. Well, I went over there because I saw a PlayStation 4 box. I'm like, there's no way, right? And there wasn't. It was just a box. But this guy was there too. And you know how I like to customize shit. So I took it and I'm doing a Mandalorian suit, which I haven't worked on in a while. But I thought maybe I could use this for that. Because in the Mandalorian mercs, as long as it doesn't have branding on it, you can create your own blaster. There's a lot of specifics when it comes to the armor. Each plate has to match the time period in which you are going for, and I'm going post-Imperial. But the weapons, are customizable to your own thing, right? So I brought this home for that reason, and I decided not to use it. My larger blaster, it looks more like Boba Fett's from The Empire Strikes Back as EE3. But it's bulkier and bigger. There might be videos of it here. But I saw this and I said, I'm going to hang on to it. And then I realized this back piece here accepts this magazine. It's just like a little spot to put an extra magazine, right? But if you take this piece that goes back and forth and you put it right about here, it starts looking like the phase plasma rifle in a 40-watt range that Mr. Terminator boy was trying to get in the original 1984 classic, The Terminator. It's got little elements of a phase rifle from Alien, but if I were to cut a few things and then, put an extended barrel here, and I could turn this into a Terminator weapon. So I may be doing that here in the near future. Now, I admittedly do have a Terminator project going, the 45 long slide. In fact, I thought about bringing it out and spraying some color on it and finally getting it ready, but I was so hyper-focused on this. So we may be doing more Terminator projects here in the nearer future than I initially anticipated. So, all right, let's play more. Paint it silver, maybe? Some of it's going to be silver, some of it's going to be black. I'm going to paint it pretty close to the movie. Obviously, it's not going to look exactly like the one from the flicks. It's not going to... I never make an accurate reproduction of it. I always do an approximation thereof. How my brain sees it with what I have available to me. I'm a kickbacker, And that's how all that shit was made to begin with. Lightsabers. Think about how a lightsaber was originally conceived for the film. Fucking just a little flash handle from an old-timey camera. They glue a couple fucking things to it, and bippity-bam, you get a space prop. I love that shit, man. I always have, and I've always built my stuff like that. I have a 3D printer, but fuck that. The maintenance on it, the fucking... There was nothing worse than like an 18-hour print getting almost done, and then something goes wrong. The temperature goes a little off, or maybe the fucking table got bumped. So, I don't know. I would prefer to find things in the real world that are a close enough approximation that if you were to look at the product, you'd be able to, if you knew the license, the property, you could sit there and say, yes, that was Decker's fucking handgun from Blade Runner. Yes, that was an E11 blaster from the Stormtrooper. You know, that's a lightsaber. Even if you don't know what character it is, you can look at a specific object and say, that's a fucking lightsaber. You know, it may not be very exacting to your favorite character's lightsaber. I prefer building that. I don't. There's a special art to knowing what screw goes where and where they got this part from and what it originally was on and what model kit has what piece that they use on this spaceship. You know, that's cool, man. That's a level of fucking intense fandom that I can't do. I respect the fuck out of it. But, and maybe someday I'll try to do a legit thing. If I ever find a true Graflex camera flash holder, the 3-cell, or more specifically the MP, whatever it is, the Darth Vader one, or Luke, I don't care either way. Of course I would pick one up if it was cheap enough. But I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars for an original one. What's fucking more bizarre about it is up until the last, say, 20 years, camera collectors didn't even give a shit about them. But they started getting pissed off the Star Wars community for fucking using them all. Because George Lucas didn't have any money back in 1976 when he was making his movie. You know? They just went in the trash bin and just started making shit. That's what I like to do. That's my fucking jam. And if people don't like it, well, they can suck on an egg. What the shit? I'm gonna get you. Oh, there's no way I didn't get him there. Come on, man. Ooh, I went under the wrong one. I just almost got deaded. I almost died. Fuck. I swear to God, I'm a nice dude. Stop shooting at me. Fuck. That was all me. Oh, I thought I was going to be clever there. All right, come on. Look at these fucking squid-looking bastards. It's like Cthulhu's fucking offspring. I'm killing his children. That's probably not the coolest thing to say on the internet. I'm talking about a fictional monster. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I see Alex is in the house. Thank you, dude. I was just saying to myself today, someone calls me a poopy head. No one's called me a poopy head in a while. I have, you know, do I want to be called beautiful? Well, yeah, because I am. But don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hate me because I'll steal your boyfriend. And your girlfriend. And your fucking dog. No, seriously though. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate the compliment. Dude! Oh, I thought I was dead there. I took my thumb off the thing and everything. Wait a minute, how are you still intact? I'm gonna give my thumb a rest. Alex, thank you again, man. I really appreciate you, dude. Let me give that a fucking fat heart. Let me give that a fat heart. And let these guys just float around for a minute. Crack open an egg in my pipe. You're only slightly prettier than me. Nah, dude. I would say that you have a little bit more going on than I do. I'd fuck you before I'd fuck me. Beautiful, Beautiful weapon. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you. I do know firearms. I'm just not, you know, the Blade Runner, upon further analysis, should make you chuckle. Yeah. You know what? The choice of parts were incredible, though. I mean, you get the bolt of one weapon, you get like a modified frame of another. It was kind of fun. In fact, you know who I like the one for 2049. What's his name? D? What was that his name? Agent D or Officer D, whatever the fuck. Man, I can't believe I can't remember it. I like it better than the original Blade Runner, honestly. His was sexy. But I think his was a complete, you know, creation for the film. I don't think it was based off of anything. Maybe it was. I don't know. It almost had a camera vibe to it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, Agent K. That's right. That's right. K. That's right. K the skin job. Fuck me. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Shit. My bad. There we go. That's what I was aiming for. I got you, sucker. I'm not going to get you. You go. There we go. The munch mouths. These fucking guys are real difficult. Because they get bigger and smaller. Oh! You see him wiggle towards me like that? Come on, guys. This is definitely one of those games where you gotta know when to fold them and when to hold them. Know when to walk away and know when to fucking run. What's up? Nope, that's definitely one to fold them. Alright, 3, 2, go! Yes! Damn it, I'm trapped! That was sick! I couldn't do that again if I wanted to. So don't you ever confuse me for skill there. Or confuse that for skill. That was totally fucking lucky. Fuck you. Hey, I got him. Ooh-wee. Fucking hand hurts. Agent K weapon is badass. Absolute. I don't really watch Norm that much anymore. Test it or whatever. I mean, Adam Savage. But he's been doing a lot of Blade Runner stuff lately. I should watch both of them again. I haven't watched either one for a while. I love the first one, but I really do like the second one way better. I think it was just a better film. You know, the first one, yeah, it's long, it's drawn out. There's not much detective work. You can say all the cliche shit, and there's 50 million different versions of it. And yeah, I don't know. The argument on whether or not Deckard is a fucking replicant or not. The first time I saw a Blade Runner, I was about 9 years old. And dude, it was rather much. I'm sure it was. Especially when he retired the first replicants. I didn't understand the story at the time. I loved the movie though. Right on. I was probably somewhere around the same age. I was born in 75, so when it came out, what did it come out, in 82 or 84, something like that? Hold on. Because I saw it on HBO when it first came out on HBO. Why have the fucking fingerprint option if my fingerprint never opens the phone, right? What year did Blade Runner release?
In the United
1982.
States
So I was 7 when it came out. Probably saw it around 8 or 9. Yeah, about the same age, man. Give or take. Give or take. So I'm gonna. Yeah, speaking of give or take, I'm gonna give my thumb a little fucking rest here. Let me switch screens. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. You know, I love the Terminator. I really fucking love the Terminator so much. And one of my goals when I finally get back to work when school's over in March is, if you remember correctly, I have a handful of those 1991 Terminator T-800 endoskeleton toys. You want the 2 little rubber pieces that you can give it that punch-in action? I have about 6 or 7 of them. And I want to army build those. I mean, have you ever seen someone who just collects nothing but stormtroopers? And he's just got these cabinets just full of rows of stormtroopers? I want to do that with those. I mean, not too many people collect the 1991 Terminator line, Terminator 2. And I'm actually thinking about taking out some clay here pretty soon. And actually taking the feet and dipping them in there so I have like peg things to stand it on. Just put a couple skulls down there and just mold up a whole bunch of little stands so I can line them all up. Pretty cool, you know. Nothing crazy, but by the end of the year, I would like to have at least 100. At least 100 of them. And I, in a lot of cases, refuse to pay more than $5 for them. Most people want between 10 and 20 now, depending on if the rubber things that make it do that snappy thing are broken or if the legs are loose. You know, the condition of the finish and all that crap. But, excuse me. I'd like to have about 100 of them, but I refuse to pay more than like $5. If someone gave me a whole lot of them, I would probably pay, you know, whatever. But, or offered to sell a lot, you know. Oh, but I'd like to display a nice little, and I would have the T-800 Endo skull that we built on the channel, the full-size skull, sitting in the middle around the thing, and I'd have my 18-inch, and we still have that Terminator model kit, that BTB from the Lynx Lounge, 7800 Avenue and Jaguar, gave to me to restore from the 90s. So it's a 12-inch, I believe. I believe it's a 12-inch. We need to finish that so we can get that on the same shelf. And I got a couple of those little metal, you know, Terminator heads. They came in Loot Crate. A bunch of other like little random Terminator things. And of course, we'll be making the Phase plasma rifle with the 40-watt range. And I got the 45 long slide that we need to finish up. The reason I haven't really gotten back onto it, even though I said I was going to, is because of the way the hand, you know, let me grab it. I just need to do a little more sanding on the actual main weapon itself. You know, it's 3D. This is a plastic weapon with a 3D printed extension. There's still a line here where I connected it, so I'm going to have to blend that a little bit better. I do need to glue this in here and get it a little bit flush. But the reason I've been holding off is because I made the rail for the laser pointer, you know? But I'm not liking it. Fuck, I just lost my screen. Dun 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 dun. Wrong screen. Where is... There we go. Sorry about that. I dropped this on the screen. It went into my browser. I'm not liking it. I don't know. We kind of put it together. But I am really, really excited about getting this thing together. Oh, I hate doing this. But I thought about pulling this out and working on it today. So maybe we will. Maybe I will work on this, well, tomorrow or something like that, you know? And then when we're done with that, we'll do I'll convert this to a phase plasma rifle and I'll walk around like, I will return later on. Hasta la bye-bye, Pinhead. That was actually my paintball cry, hasta la bye-bye, Pinhead. When I would come up on someone I was just about to go whap to. So, alright, let me put this back in the box. Let me put baby back in the corner. The legend is live. What's going on there, buddy? How are you? Thanks for popping in tonight. Thanks for popping in. We're playing a hack of Demon Attack right now. But I was showing off some of my Terminator props that I'm working on. I even have a Ray lightsaber. I'm thinking about, this was from the Disney parks, and it was just a little too short for my liking. So I sacrificed the electronics to cut it to make it look more realistic. And the reason I did that is because this part here looks and feels better than the one that cost $150 in the park. So, and this was like $25, and it came with the blade, which will never work again. But so we get a lot of things in the works here, guys, that I'm starting to actually. Yeah, you're very welcome, Legend. Schedule. I'm actually starting to schedule things. So hopefully we'll get on track finally for once. But you got to appreciate the first Blade Runner movie because it had a giant glowing Atari logo. I appreciate the first Blade Runner movie for the modeling. I mean, we were just talking about model making, right? Did you know the Millennium Falcon is in it? It's part of one of the buildings. If you didn't know that, look it up, and once you see it, you'll never unfucking see it. But he did. He used they used the Millennium Falcon as part of something. I don't remember if it was if it was for fun or if they did it to piss off Lucas or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. All right, let's get back into it. We may play something else later on. I don't know. What time is it now? 6:30? I don't know how long I actually want to be live for. I know the ladies should be back somewhere around 8-ish. Which I could stream still while they're here, but I haven't really been doing much, so I got the time to stream. I prefer to do this than making fucking videos these days, honestly. Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, anyone who's been around for a while and remembers me, Macabre, my art, we're getting back into making props and toys again on this channel. The days of just fucking being miserable are long gone. I'm fucking so happy. I'm so happy. The community here is kicking back in. I couldn't be fucking happier. The channel anyway. Come on, fucko. There we go. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I missed both of them there. Gee whiz. Golly gee. All right, here we go. Pow. 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 Oh, I thought I was going to get him. So you want to hear a fun story? I went to school on Friday. Go figure. And I walked in the building, and the lady, maybe I told the story yesterday. The lady at the reception desk says, "Your name's Chris, right?" I'm like, yeah. She's like, "Here, I got a package for you." I'm like, what the fuck? I said, I didn't order any packages to be delivered here. Why would I do that? She goes, "No, for your classroom." What? Wouldn't it be addressed to my teacher? She's like, "Oh, you're not one of the teachers?" I'm like, No, what the fuck? What gave you that idea? I walk in here with fucking textbooks and a big bag and lunch and coffee and... I got a good attitude. I'm just kidding. My instructor is probably one of the greatest human beings right now to me. I fucking love her to death. She's an amazing human being. I'm just going to say that. Holy shit. She eased my fucking mind on something this fucking week in such a way that her fucking leadership skills are on point. And though I want her to succeed in advance, I hope she never stops teaching. I hope she never stops teaching. It says a lot about a person that she went through the same program, the same class, and they asked her to teach it afterwards. So... top of that, she's just really good, but she's wicked relaxed. Like maybe even a little too much. She'll just randomly be like, "All right, what are we all working on? All right, let me see it real quick. All right, go home." I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, it's fucking great. She's awesome. She's got a really interesting name. It's like Dimitri, but with an A at the end. Dimitri. I think she still pronounces it Dimitri, but, which is weird because I worked with a dude named Dimitri. Excuse me. But yeah, I walk in there like, here's a pack. I should have taken it. I wonder if there's anything cool in it. There is there's a couple of medical classes, like phlebotomy and something else. Probably like medical assistant or something like that, or surgical assistant. All they know is there's like skeletons and fake bodies and CPR dummies all over the place, including like children. If the package was big enough to be like a CPR head or something like that, I probably would have been a douchebag and taken it. It's not my nature to steal, but in fact, I'm terrified of doing it. I really am. I'm the guy who'll get caught and be made an example of. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Plus, I kind of respect my surroundings, I don't shit where I eat. That's one thing kids don't get. I was working in Arizona. I worked at this Circle K part-time while I was still working at the prison when the overtime went out. And, or I should say we had plenty of overtime, but they weren't paying us. Fuck! We were getting time and a half in personal time off. But there was never time to take it, you know what I mean? Vacation time, I guess you could call it. And it was a really bad area of Arizona, Phoenix. In the Glendale area. It was like 47th and Bethany Home Road. There's a Circle K there. And the kids in the neighborhood would rob it all the time. Like, I don't mean like a gunpoint. I did get robbed at gunpoint once, but it was kind of a shit show for the guy. Because he was getting all loud. I'm like, dude, shut up. I'll give you what you want. Just tell me. Stop waving the fucking thing around and screaming and yelling. You're not scaring me. I've been shot before. Just wanted some cotton of cigarettes and a bunch of scratch tickets. He took it. But these kids would come in and steal a case of beer. And I'm not supposed to really do anything but report it, really. Unless it goes over a certain amount, we're supposed to call the cops. I was like, that's kind of stupid, but whatever. I mean, I'm not going to bug the cops over a fucking teenage kid stealing a case of beer, but fuck. Well, like this one lady came in, this older lady that comes in all the time. Fuck you. And she had a black eye. And I was like, oh my God, dear, what happened? She goes, you know that fucking punk, whatever his name is? I'm like, yeah, kid lives down across the street in the project? She goes, yeah, he fucking jumped me and took my purse. I'm like, you're in the same neighborhood as him. She's like, yeah, I know. That's how they do here. I'm like, are you shitting me? So, shit where you eat is a bad idea. And I try to tell these kids, look, if you're going to fucking bang, go bang somewhere else. Don't fucking do it here. You live here. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got to commit a crime. Victimize someone in another fucking, Hey, look, we got a cool kid. Danny Dolphin. Yeah. You got a picture of the back of your mom's head? I think I know her. Fucking cool kids. Hey, we know he has teeth problems. Come on, biatch. But yeah, I don't know. Shitting where you eat is kind of a bad thing, Danny Dolphin. That's a cool name. That's a cool name. I picture you with one of those fucking silk scarves. A long cigar. And a fucking bunny tail. Please validate me. I need love. Someone give me a hug. Look at me. Alright. Come on, let's get to where they break up. Oh, I said I was going to play the original Demon Attack to see how it feels after this. We'll do that. We'll do that here. I think I'm running out of gas on this anyhow. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but I'll play a game and like I'll do well and then I'll just start like fading away. That's why I hardly ever finish fucking games, man. Hardly ever finish games. Itchy nose, my nose is itchy. Oh, look at it. You see him sneak over all that much? Oh, shit. I thought I was going to be sneaky. Shut your face. Yeah. Oh, that should have got him. I should have got him. Fuck. You know what? As soon as my thumb went down, I was like, that was dumb, dude. Why'd you do that? Oh! My thumb slipped. Alright, where's the fire guy? Ah, what the shit? Fuck you. Yeah, I think I just don't give a shit anymore. Like a DJC should be streaming sometime soon, I'm sure. I kind of cross-pollinated last night with him, I suppose. I guess he was streaming shortly before he came to hang out in here. I feel bad because I like to join his streams. He's a funny bastard. He's a wicked good dude, too. When I got to meet him at the Boston event, the Boston Amico event, I mean, he fed everybody. He fucking, and he wouldn't take any money. He wouldn't fucking take any money. He went and got Domino's. Remember that? Domino Gate? Whatever the fuck we were calling it. Look at this. I got like 7, 8, 9 grand last time. What have I got? 1,800 here? Alright, let's let me catch up on the chat. And then we'll see, we'll go back to regular Demon Attack and see if my what I'm saying is right. I'm saying that the ship is a little slower in this, and the fucking dudes are a little more aggressive once you start getting into the shit, you know? Come on! There we go. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I triggered the dude, and I didn't kill him. Fuck you. See, what's key here is if you can try to remember what the other half of, the shooting guy is, you can prepare yourself to get them both in one swoop. And it's very satisfying when you do it. Man, Richie Skulls, if you're in here, bro, thank you for sending me that link. We all have Richie Skulls to thank for me being able to use this controller now. And it not making my fucking computer possessed by gremlins. By gremlins. There we go. Got it. shit, that should have worked. That should have hit, you know. Unrelated, anyone go see that Beetlejuice flick a few months back? Did you like it? They filmed part of it here in the town I grew up in. What's going on here? Phantom Fiction! Good evening, good evening. Hey, it's been a while. How are ya? I think, right? You love Demon Attack. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all as red-blooded human beings? Alice has got me a copy of D2K for the Intelli. Oh, from eBay. Right on, man. Do you mind if I ask you how much you paid for it? That's a great fucking cartridge. That's a great game by port. I don't know what you call it. It's a homebrew, right? Would you call it a homebrew or a hack? All right, let's go to regular Demon Attack. There's fucking so many of them. We'll just do this one. Death from Above. I'm gonna give my thumb a little bit of a break for a minute, but we'll keep it playing in the background. Plus, I think I gotta sneeze. I got my Count shirt on today. I have it on today. My Count Von Count. I fucking love that dude so much. He's amazing. Do you remember, is anyone, I'm sure there's a few of you that are old enough to remember the original intro to The Count. It was this castle in New York. And they picked the fucking gloomiest, foggiest day to fucking film it. And they put the fake little bats around them, and it had the creepy organ music. I see why they got rid of it, but I remember as a kid, that was like my introduction to scary shit. And I was just like, yeah, I like this. This is awesome. Too much, but it's more than improvement, yeah. I think both of us, the Atari and the television guys, got fucked when it came to Donkey Kong. I will agree with that statement, because I just said it. You see how that works? It was pretty dope. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about going to one of the houses and doing a video. What is going on? I'm fucking with my screen here, and I can't seem to get all my ducks in a row. All right, I want that there. God damn. And now I want to see the game. Oh my God, there's the game. But it's like 2 cartridges in one. Yeah, right on, man. $144. Holy shit. Okay, I can already see that the fucking ship is a little faster in this. I know it's not evident when you're watching it, or maybe it is. It's slightly. Ever so slightly. And that might not even be because of the design. It might just be because of the hack. But there's something about it. This just doesn't seem as hard. I'm not saying it's an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not very good at these games anyway. If I get 10,000, I feel fucking lucky. But, yeah, do you know the red house that I don't want to say any spoilers in case someone hasn't seen Beetlejuice. But the girl's love interest, that was filmed here in my town. That red house. And when she was running away from the house on her bike and almost got hit by the pickup truck, I got to watch me do that stuff. It's all on my vlog channel if you want to go check it out. I mean, I didn't get the red house where the 2 kids they chat inside of a what do you call it? Like a tree house. That wasn't real, but the fence behind it that was all fucked up was real. In fact, I want to say it's probably still fucked up. But they made it like Jenna Ortega came through it. I don't know, Lydia's daughter. Fuck. But we couldn't get that close to the set, but I did see them at a distance. You know, when they would break for whatever. And Tim Burton walked to his trailer, which was kind of by where the barrier was, where we were hanging out. And everyone was just like, oh my God, it's Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton. It's Tim Burton. So I just yelled, hey, Tim! And he waved at me. He waved at me. We're fucking friends now. Why am I running away from him? Why am I running into bullets? Why? What? Where? When? Yeah, I'm going to conclude that the hack is slightly harder than the original game. Well, that's by design or a product of the programming. You know, or a byproduct of the programming, I should say. Because if it was a product of programming, then it would be deliberate. But you guys get what I'm saying. Fucking dude, why? Why? What's the matter for you? How come you're not coming around no more? Let me get you in the face. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Bippity bam! I thought it was a pretty decent story. A lot of plot lines that didn't fucking go anywhere. Like The Bride? That was a fucking fantastic side story, but they didn't do really much with it. Oh! Oh, damn it, I went too far. I tried to do that, you know, sneak in and out. Hit and run, baby, hit and run. Oh, we were talking about the Atari porn games last night, and I said maybe I'll do it for Valentine's Day. First of all, my lady's like, Valentine's Day, you gonna stream? I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're gonna go to bed at some point, right? But then she's like, is there really porn games on the Atari? So I showed her Custer's Revenge today and Beat 'em and Eat 'em. A video. And she was thoroughly disgusted and amused at the same time. She's like, I can't believe you have an essay in a game. That was made back in the 80s. I'm like, come on, PG-13 movies had boobs in them. I mean, PG movies. PG-13 didn't come out until like Red Dawn and all that shit. In fact, I want to say Red Dawn was the first movie released with the PG-13. There was another movie that had, oh, no. It was originally that movie. I'm confusing a different movie, in fact. That Jason X was technically the first movie that was transferred to digital for, altering the movie for effects and visual, you know. But it wasn't the first released movie because it sat on the shelf for a little while. That's unfair. I should have shot that big mouth fuck. I like that little wiggle he does just before he shoots. He's like, ugh. Like he's squeezing out a big dookie. Like, fuck yeah. Fucking love the dive bombs. It's my favorite part of the whole game. Alright, so if you guys want to brush up on your fucking demon attack skills, load that hack. Practice that fucking thing. Oh, I really thought I had him there. But yeah, I enjoyed it well enough. You know, it was better than I thought it would have been. Bob Rules. Was that his name, the office guy? I really thought he was going to become like a bigger deal than he became. Shrunken head dude that they actually gave a character to. And what's cool is we were on the set, and there was this local kid who dressed up as Beetlejuice, and he did pretty good. I mean, he didn't look or sound anything like Michael Keaton, but there you go. Oh shit! There we go. You know, I haven't been on Atari.io in a while. I went to check what, January's fucking game was, and I don't know if Justin was sick or if he's, whatever. But they never updated the old one. I think the Pitfall one that we were doing. And it's just been like almost a month now since I've been over there. I know one of the games were probably going to be one of my picks. Underground. I just don't know when. I hope we haven't done it already. Oh! Oh! Did you see that? I should have been dieted. I should have caught the fucking death. Oh man, my time was way off. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna chat for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna run off be off like a prom dress. You know what I mean? Which it didn't matter because my senior prom, I had just recently had a son, so it is what it is. What's going on here? I like Beetlejuice, but it focused too much on, I don't have a problem with that because it needs to kind of do its own thing, and Beetlejuice wasn't really in the original one that much, if that's what you were trying to. But you're right. It didn't have. It was so overbloated with so much other stuff. But the Soul Train, that was fucking awesome. That was wicked funny. I thought there was going to be controversy on that. I'm glad there wasn't, because that was taken very lightly. That was some funny shit. I actually just deleted it off my computer. We went to the theaters to see it, but because there seems to be a lot of rockets. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Scattered the moose droppings. The original Beetlejuice is better. The second film was cinematic mess, in my opinion. Really? I haven't heard anyone go that hardcore on it, but right on, man. I knew a lot of people weren't going to like it, but I had a good enough time with it to say, yeah, that was pretty good, and then forget about it the next day. So, and I did have it on my computer, so I can cut that one scene. In fact, I think I have it on my phone too. So I can cut that scene, because I do plan on eventually, once the movie's been out for a little while, and people kind of forget that it's around, I'm going to go do one of those filming locations, A couple of movies have been filmed here in my town. The opening robbery scene of the town, not the exteriors, but inside the bank when they had the Skeletor masks on and all that shit. That was filmed at a bank in my town on the corner of Foster Street in Maine. And there was a Christmas movie made with Will Ferrell in it about 2 or 3 years ago. And it was filmed in what we call the Bellevue section of Melrose. It was, that's where the McMansions are. So that was filmed there. I mean, there's been a few productions here in town. And there's a mall right up the street if you go up one of our main drags called the Square One Mall, where one of the fucking lunatics that used to come here and break my balls, he used to tell me he's going to come and all over the place. I'm going to come to your work at that Square One Mall. I'm like, dude, I'm on Route 1, but I'm not at the Square One Mall. And everyone knows where I work. It was the Artisan Craftsman Supply. So if you're going to come, bring a coffee, okay? And he's like, oh, you think it's funny? I'm like, no. If you're going to ruin my day, you might as well bring me a coffee. Because it's going to be a bad day for one of us. Well, then I'll just go to your house. The sins of the father will be on your daughters. I'm just like, all right, whatever. But no, that Square One Mall has this one parking lot in the front area that they have since blocked off. And whenever there is a production in Melrose, even though that's technically Saugus, that's where all the equipment is kept. And I believe craft service would run out of there and then deliver it to the set and then come back. They had a kitchen, a little mobile kitchen there. It was pretty neat, I mean, film stuff doesn't really get me going too much. It's interesting and fun to watch. And it was really cool to see Tim Burton, because one of my favorite movies of all time, can anyone guess? It is a Tim Burton movie. Easily in my top 3 movies of all time. Not horror, but 3 movies of all time. Tim Burton directed. And I would love to have had him sign my copy of it or whatever. But sorry, it just got stuck in the back of my throat. Dry. And I brought it with me. And, he didn't come up to the Bay Area. He did the night before, though, apparently. He came up because there was some pictures and video of him coming up and signing a few things for people. I mean, just real quick, he's like, hey, thank you so much. Hey, how are you guys tonight? Thanks for being out in the cold. All right, guys, I got to go. Thank you. You know, that kind of a thing. But the Ortega chick, apparently, after I had left that day, it was her birthday. And a young lady, probably in the 9 to 12-year-old range, probably 12, probably teeny bopper, just right there before her teen years, right? I guess painted Ortega on a canvas and lifted it up and said, happy birthday, this is for you. And then she put it down in front of the barrier and started to walk away. And no lie, the young lady stopped the set and said, hold on, guys, I'll be right fucking back. And went over there, gave the girl a hug and took a few pictures with her, took the painting and said thank you and all this shit. And then, you know, it was really nice. Now, whether she kept the painting, I don't know, but it was a really fun time for my town. My town doesn't really get much going on, you know? So, and you know what? That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, because the town next to us and the towns after that, they get plenty of shit. You got Malden, which is okay. You know, it's whatever. Everett. Tough town, but not too bad. Somerville, now you're starting to get a little, you know. And then you go into the Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan, and all that crap. Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester. There's actually a really good movie from the 60s called Blue Hill Ave. It's about the gangs. The gangs down there in Dorchester. I worked down in Blue Hill Ave at a juvenile facility for the Department of Youth Service. So they're called something else now. Film your own Beetle Creep. I'd love to make a little flick. You know, nothing crazy. I toyed around with it during the holiday season. I don't know if you guys saw my A Christmas Carol. I put a Creepsmas Carol where I did the whole Scrooge and Marley conversation. It didn't turn out half as good as it was in my head, but it was still fun. And one of my dreams is to actually play Marley in a real production, but I don't have the balls to pursue something like that. Nor do I have the acting chops, so I don't think I can act. I'm not a good liar, so I think you'd have to be a good liar to act. Maybe not. 30 minutes or less movie was filmed in my town of Michigan. Oh, right on, man. That's cool. Now, Massachusetts obviously has a lot of film. You know, Departed, and even though a lot of that was in Canada. Same with Boondock Saints. That was all in fucking Canada. With some, you know, some shots here and there, but what else? We had Mystic River. There was a scene where Sean Penn, was he the cop? I've never seen the movie. But somebody's daughter or wife was murdered. And there's this abandoned bear cage thing around the corner from the Franklin Park Zoo, which is right off of Blue Hill Ave. And it's a really cool... Adam the Woo's gone there a few times. But there was a scene that they filmed there. So, you know, Boston has its fair share of film production. In fact, it's been picking up pretty big lately. But they've been starting to filter into Melrose for some reason. It's a unique town. It really is. If you have the time to just kind of Google Earth it and just kind of cruise around the neighborhoods, I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the feel of the town. And I'm not afraid to say where I live. Someone wants to fucking play games. I'm good at playing games too, so I'm not scared. But if you want to Google Melrose, Mass, and just fucking cruise around inside, you know, doing the Google car, it definitely has a different vibe. This town, it's a city. It's not a. It feels like a town that's just too big, but it's incorporated as a fucking city, and I don't see it that way. But it is what it is, guys. We got the controller working. I got a lot of really great suggestions, and I need to go thank those people in my last live stream. One guy's like, just use a thumbstick, or just do this for, you know, using this controller, which I'm trying to not do. Ultimately, when I get a battery for it, I'd like to use my Xbox One controller that we painted. Oh, it looks too dark. It's a much more vibrant purple, and it's got a pearlescent to it. There's a video on it. I don't know, 3-4 months ago? It's got this really cool chameleon vibe to it. Good shit. I'd really prefer to use this because I love the D-pad on this. But the one we've been using tonight, the D-pad's actually bigger. and it's very comfortable, and I enjoy it. The form, though, is just, it's slightly different. It's a little flatter here. It's like, it resembles what it is. It's a Switch Pro controller, whereas the Xbox controller, or I should say the Atari controller, is more like the Xbox. So these feel better in my hands. But this fucking thing just works so much better. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. And I have another TV that's HDMI and a monitor that I'm going to try to hook up to the laptop to create a couple screen thing, so the OBS can grab the capture on the screen over here to where the game will be, and it'll be a lot easier for me to play other, stuff like the Atari 50th, and use Steam since I pay for the stuff that's on it. Because I can't do Steam right now because it takes over the whole screen. So, and I don't know how to not do that. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'll get comments telling me how to do it. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna be ramping up, and especially when spring hits, we're going back into the studio. And over the course of the spring and summer, I'm going to put some climate in there, climate control, whether it be air conditioning and or heat, because it's a sunroom. It's a porch that's closed in, but we're on the second floor, so it's really built. It just doesn't have any heat, and we don't have air conditioner unless we shove them in the windows, So I might just get a little tiny little one. We'll see, but I'm going to have a really good setup here pretty soon, I hope. I'm going to get a box for input so I can plug consoles into it and hopefully play that way like everyone else does. And I can play more than just Stella on here, Before, what I would do is I would stream with this in front of the fucking, you like that, dude? When I'm making videos, I'm staring into his eyes. So, that's what I see when I'm making videos. That guy right there, actually, it'd be more like that. No, that's not true either. I do the selfie. I don't know, whatever. Fuck you. Howard says, instead of you becoming the character, make the character become you, the creep. Then I would just be me, wouldn't I? I would just come in and just be me. Yeah. I mean, let's brainstorm right now. Whoever's still in here. Alan, yes, absolutely. I forgot to reciprocate, my friend. I'm going to make a 20-minute movie. Little production. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. What is it about? What can you see the creep doing in a flick? Because I wouldn't do it as Chris. It would definitely be the creep. Not that I'm fucking pretentious or anything, but... And I wouldn't exaggerate it like AVGN did. I had no problem with this movie. I know a lot of people did. And I guess some rightfully so because they had put money into it, but it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. I get it. I get what he was doing with it. Showing like the little model car, making it obvious, Some people legit looked at that and went, oh my God, his effects are garbage. And I looked at him like, are you fucking dense? It was supposed to be. It was supposed to look cheesy, He's celebrating B-movie cheesiness. It's awesome. The story was goofy, and I don't know why he brought in characters that didn't exist in his actual gaming world, but it is what it is. But what would a Creep movie look like? What would it be? You're creating entirely maybe a fictional side of you. Fuck, I couldn't even say it. Between no teeth and this. But, I don't know. Maybe I could do a Terminator movie. Sarah Connor. Dun 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 dun. No, I wouldn't ever make a Terminator movie because what's his name there? He's no longer available. The guy who had the store. He's in everything. He was in Gremlins. What's his name? Dick something. Oh my God, I know who he is. Oh, he's this character actor that's in like everything. But he's the one who Arnold takes out to get the weapons in the original movie. I couldn't make a Terminator movie without him. But, I mean, I got enough skills to make props and stuff, I suppose. I don't know. How do you like Rob Zombie's The Munsters? You want to hear my honest thoughts on it? I haven't watched it all the way through yet. I don't know why. I don't know why. I own it on Blu-ray, and of course it was on Netflix. I started watching it, and movies are like this. Like, was it Shutter Island, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? I really got excited to watch that, but something happened where I either started watching it and fell asleep, or I came in after it started and only watched a little bit of it. And when that happens, for some reason, my desire to watch the movie goes away. I don't know what their motivation. I don't understand the behavior of it. So it turned into one of those. I popped it in knowing I was going to fall asleep. It had nothing to do with the movie. It was just that day I was just fucking exhausted. Did you guys see that flickering? What the fuck? You know what? No, there better not be any spooky shit in here. I won't fucking have it. We got enough bullshit going on here as it is. Ghosts can't pay rent, you know what I mean? Fuck. I suppose I rotted on my... Oh, you know what? Now I'm looking behind me into the darkness. So I can't give you a yay or nay on it. What I can say is it looks exactly like I thought it is. But if I am going to watch it, I'm going to try to watch it in black and white because it looks like it was lit that way. Even though the colors are vibrant and everything, I bet you if you watch it in black... Are you guys seeing this? What in the shit fuck? Oh, man. I hope I don't have electrical issues. That's all I need. I still have to... We had a leak in the roof. I still got to replace the tiles in the living room. I don't have to. I told the landlord I would, so we got the tiles and I got the goop, and I just didn't have the motivation. So there's like this brown stain in the corner, like right here, on the other side of this wall. But, fuck, now I can't stop looking at that. What was I talking about? I don't know. Bad bulb. Yeah, it's probably the bulb going out. Absolutely. It just startled me the first time. But I just haven't watched the whole thing yet. I do plan to. I don't know. I love the Munsters. In fact, I've told people so many times that when I get up to the gates and if God asks me, what are some of the things you're going to miss the most? Or what were you grateful for? I'm going to say hearing Herman Munster's laugh, because I think it's probably one of the most beautiful things on the planet. It's comforting, and it's silly. It's monstrous in a childlike way. And when I see the original fucking Fred Gwynn going, it, you know, flickering means ghosts. Yeah, baby. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, there's talks of something being here, but I don't know. I did the whole paranormal investigating thing for a long time. Mostly when I was in Arizona, and every group I went to, I'll leave you with this because I do have to get going. Every fucking group I worked with, or joined, or just went out with, turned out to be full of shit. Everyone without exception. And I'll give you a really good example. There was this group called Glendale Paranormal Chasers, GPC, which I made fun of because that's a generic pack of cigarettes, you know. And I joined them, and we were in this one house, and I'm in the garage because I forget what was supposed to have happened in the garage. And this dude had this boat back Buick Riviera. It was 71 or whatever it was, 72. And there was a bunch of bolts and shit on the ground. And I had this little, the little recorder and the camera, and we're walking around, and we're just listening for stuff, and I bumped one of the bolts, and it went across the room. Like, while I was walking, I slid on it just right, and it went across the room. So, of course, it made noise. So I clearly said, that was me. I kicked a bolt. Please ignore that noise. Fucking 2 days later, he cut that part out and was like, one of our guest investigators got a fucking bolt thrown at him. And I called him up. I'm like, I'm not going to say his name. I'm like, fucking dude, no. I clearly marked that as not anything paranormal. That was me being a clumsy fat fuck. Oh, no, dude, that was malevolent. All right, whatever, dude, whatever. Then the guy thought he was a fucking priest. He got ordained online, started baptizing kids in their home while doing investigations, taking money from people, and he'd play the whole, oh, no, okay, thank you. Literally like that in real time. And there was just a lot like that. Not a lot of them took money. I'll tell you that right now. The majority of them won't take money. But almost everyone without exception have been full of shit. And it pisses me off because I legit wanted to either have the experience or be able to say, okay, yeah. And there were a few times I got the little goofies, and there were times where I did hear things, like on recording. I was in a bedroom by myself, just sitting there listening to the area, and they swear a lady's voice came on and said, hey, you, get out. I don't know if it was me shifting on the bed or not, so I can't say conclusively what it was, but of course, this other group was like, yep, no, it's definitely a lady. She burned to death in that room, and she's telling you to get out. She probably hates you because you're a man. I'm just like, where are you getting all this? Where is this coming from? So, it's not that I don't believe in the paranormal. Everybody I've ever fucking gone out with has been full of shit. Without exception. And I say, I went out with probably about 9 or 10 different groups. 2 up here. TAPS was never one of them, but there was a group called Orion Paranormal that had some connection with TAPS. And it was right around before Ghost Hunter became a thing. And Jesus Christ. It's like a fucking disco in here. But yeah, that's it. Howard. South Park made a parody of those Ghost Knocker shows. It was goddamn hilarious. I bet it was, man. Emma says Rob Zombie wanted to make the monsters in black and white, but Universal told him no. That's stupid. That's stupid. I mean, even Young Frankenstein, another one of my favorite movies. I fucking love that movie. In fact, I'm going to watch that tonight. But yeah, I don't know. If there are ghosts, I've never truly experienced one that I can say conclusively. There's a few incidents where I could say I have a feeling or a hunch that what I experienced was considered paranormal. But I'm also religious in a way that, like, my belief system says that shit is real, but to stay the fuck away from it, you know? Good example. I know I said I was going to leave you. This is a project I've had for 4 years. And it was going to be, I don't know if you can see the bat in the corner. This was going to be a haunted house themed Ouija board. I have never touched, well, I have touched Ouija boards, but I've never owned one. And I even have the letters, the font that I wanted. I had it made into like little stencils. And I was going to do this haunted house right here and have and the panel, I don't know if you can see it, is slightly recessed. It's an artist panel. It's a gallery-sized panel. But instead of it just being flat, it's slightly recessed, so if you had a planchette, it wouldn't slide off. And my theory was I could make the board, and as long as I don't make the planchette, I'm good to go. But I just haven't had the balls to do it. And it's just been sitting here for like 3 years. But I don't know. If any of that shit is real and out there, I haven't been able to experience it yet, even though I've sought it out. And everyone I've sought it out with has been full of shit. So, with that, guys, thanks for hanging out and exploring both of those demon attacks. Stacy, what's going on, buddy? A member of the Creep Collective. Stacy's good people. Owns some of my art. Some really nice guy all around. I enjoy his friendship. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's friendship. So we got to play those 2 demon attacks. We got this working. I used this on Stella. I also used it earlier on the Atari 50th for Steam. I have an Aliens game on my Steam account. Hardly ever play it. It's probably because it's the 2 thumbsticks. but I think it was like $3 when I bought it, and everyone told me I should play it. And I couldn't get it on here because it took up the whole screen. So, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Stacy, I'm sorry, bud, but I'm about to sign out. But as you guys can see, I'm going to be streaming a lot more. I think this is, what, the 4th day in a row? Kooky. Maybe tomorrow night we'll get a little bit in. Not next week, but the week after, I'm off the whole week for school. My school follows the same schedule as the local elementary schools. We're not connected, but they choose to use that, and mainly because of moms. You know, we have a bunch of moms in the school, especially over like in the medical sections. But there you go. There's the Kooky Casper. Guys, think of a script. Think of something the Creep can do in a movie. Maybe I'll make it happen. Maybe a 50s version of you. I did see that earlier, Howard. I'm sorry, I didn't make whatever. Chinese food just arrived. Life is good. Absolutely, man. Have a Rangoon for me, please. I love crab Rangoon. Guys, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're fucking doing well. I really do. You guys make me feel so good. Makes me feel so good. And thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I genuinely appreciate it. Even what was his name? Douchebag Dolphin? Is Douchebag Dolphin still in here? Because you are a stupid cunt. I wish I had music for that. No, we don't want that. We don't want the browser. But yeah, guys, thank you always so much, man. And until next time, take care, creep it real, and be well. Please be well. You work for the school system? No, I'm going to school right now. I did, for a while, work for the Melrose school system. So, but I don't anymore. I'm going to school. I'll be out in March. So, rock and roll, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.